Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be making Halloween candied apples. I love the candy apples that they have at the fair every year. So today I asked my mom to teach me how to make them. I like the fact that they're hard on the outside because when you use the ones that you get like at Ralph's, they're usually sticky. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make the candied apples the same way that you would get them at the fair. So if you guys want to see how to make these candied apples, just keep on watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Están así las manzanas y les vas a poner los palitos. Hay unos que están más gruesos, pero
So the first thing we're going to do is put a small size pan on the stove. My mom has it on low heat and she's going to be adding about 1 cup of sugar. We're just using a coffee mug, but you guys can use whatever you have at home. Next, we're just going to be adding half a cup. That same cup that we use, we're going to use half a cup of water. And next, we're going to cut a lemon and we're only going to squeeze half of that lemon into the mixture that we already have. And then we're just going to leave it on that same low to medium heat until it starts boiling. We're not going to mix it or anything like that. So once the sugar has reached a boil, what you're going to do is you're going to wait until it becomes a little bit more condensed. Make sure that there's no sugar at the bottom of the pot, just like this. And then we're going to turn it off, add the food coloring, and to test it, what you're going to do is take a little drip. You're going to put the drip into this plate of water. And then you're going to put your finger in the water and check if the candy turns hard. If it turns hard, that means that the sugar is ready and you can go ahead and start dipping your apples. If it does not turn hard, that means that your sugar needs a little bit more time. And what I mean by the sugar getting more condensed, it's probably going to turn like a honey kind of color. It's just going to be a light shade of gold. So this is what the sugar looks like after about 15 minutes or so. And we're going to add some red food coloring to this. And you can add just depending on what color you want. We're adding red, but you can also add green or blue. I think green would be a great color for Halloween. In this case, we're just making classic red candied apples. And you can add more or less depending on how bright you want your color. We probably added like 10 drops. So the reason that we added the water is so that we don't burn the sugar. You can most definitely just add the lemon and the sugar and go about it that way. It will be done a lot faster, but you have a higher chance that the sugar will burn for one and it'll taste very sour, or that it will lump up when you're putting it onto your apples. So if you add the water, that gives you a little bit more time and it allows the sugar to heat up a lot slower. Okay, so it's been an additional 10 minutes and now we're gonna test it in the water once again, just so we can show you guys what exactly to do. You're going to take the spoon and you're going to drip it into the bowl just like that, and then you're going to wait just a little bit to make sure that it's not hot. Then you can take it out and determine how hard it is. These aren't that hard yet, and a good way to test it is to just simply eat it. If you eat it and it's a little bit chewy, it's obviously moldable. So we're just going to leave it another 5 to 10 minutes. But depending on how crunchy you want it, that's how long you'll leave it on the stove. I want them to be extremely crunchy the way they are at the fairgrounds. So we're just going to leave it for about 5 more minutes. Okay. You guys have to make sure that you keep an eye on the sugar because ours almost burned. It will be done and at any moment once you get to this point. We tested it, we put it in our mouth and it was very crunchy, so that's how you know it's ready. Next, you're just gonna dip your apple into the mixture a couple of times. You're gonna dip it, pull it out, and then re-dip it again. parchment paper, but since we didn't have any, we just oiled this plate up a little bit so that the apples don't stick to it. And then we're gonna do the same for all of our other apples. All right, so let's give it a try. Mmm, these are so good. They're crunchy just like the ones at the fair. Do you want to try some, best friend? Come here. Bite it harder, a big bite. It's too hard. They're crunchy just like the ones at the fair. They're honestly so good. They taste just as good, and the lemon adds just a tiny bit of flavoring. You could hardly taste it. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Mm-hmm. So here are the finished candy apples, you guys. They look so good. I want to give a big shout out to my mom because she's the best mom ever and she knows how to do everything in the whole entire world, and I love her so much. And if you guys want to make these amazing candy apples for your friends and family and all the little ones who like Halloween goods, this is a perfect Halloween treat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!